Are you ready?
You know your damn role and shut your damn mouth.
I said, are you ready?
Here comes the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Yo, it's Sunday, it's showtime, and we're taking over. We loved the first one, so we're doing it again. This is the Max Wrestling Podcast, episode 12, Podcast Promo Takeover 2. This is our special ensemble show where every single voice you hear will cut the podcast promo. This is Dazzy Dangerously with more F-bombs than you can shake Finley's shillelagh at. And it wouldn't be the Max Wrestling Podcast if I wasn't tag teaming with the podcast phenom. He is the Phoenix.
Howdy doody.
Nice little ding for your intro then.
Yeah. I wonder where that came from.
Someone's got a
me,
message.
I didn't mute my phone, sorry.
We're already shadowing the Stone Cold podcast. Someone's getting a message.
Yeah, it's me.
I mean, show everyone a beer then.
It's not Brock, is it?
No, it's one of my bitches.
And today is a historic day for the Max Wrestling Podcast because we're making our debut on VOC Nation. So we'd like to thank you guys for having us, and also Sunday Segways Kinney Killer for setting it up for us. We're now also affiliated with Busted Tees, a fun, rapidly growing internet-based t-shirt brand from Manhattan, New York. And believe it or not, we're also affiliated with WWE Shop. More details on that coming soon. Live in wonder, bitches. Now, if you heard our first podcast promo takeover a couple of weeks ago, you know our trivia on this episode is not for points, because everyone's going to cut the promo. So we are changing the regular format slightly this week. Instead of going all through Raw, we'll just be going through the main 5 points that I've picked out. So, let's introduce all our guests. Deep breath. In alphabetical order. First up, he's one of our writers at Max Wrestling Magazine and part of Offshoot Radio. It's Chad B-Rott Broughton.
What's up? How's it going, man?
We're good. And he's rolling, of course, with Mrs. B-Rott herself, Kourtney.
Good morning.
We have a female.
Yay!
Is that why it's an historic day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
And it's not Roxy.
whoa. There's an actual woman on this show? I apologize in advance.
I think it's only
It's okay, I'm married to Chad.
No need for apologies.
I think it's only the third time we've had a female on the show.
I think so.
Oh, alright.
Cool.
And he's back to slap bitches, throw out the PG rating. It's Evan Makeba.
I like to wash my cock with toothpaste.
And it begins.
Indeed.
Is it Colgate or Orbit?
Actually, I'm too broke for that shit, so I just have like supermarket home brand.
Morrison
gonna-
Savers.
I was going to
Indeed.
ask if it's Aquafresh.
But what?
Hold on. Which tap are you talking about now?
Huh? Who?
Do you mean the water tap, or is that a euphemism?
Let's go with euphemism.
Oh, okay. Let's keep it nice and clean.
For now, I'm still waking up.
Yeah, bullshit, we're not keeping it clean. Also, from Offshoot Radio, he's Roman Reigns' biggest supporter, and he saved our asses more times than Brock Lesnar saved a WWE pay-per-view. It's James Belmont. Pledge.
Legend. Pigeon Patrol's getting over. I'm loving it.
Oh, yes. Pigeons always go over. Let him loose, let him loose.
God bless the pigeons.
I'd love to go over on Velvet Sky, but that's a whole other show.
I've actually had it's deleted because of that.
And it begins. So, people, we want to know what you have to say, so get involved using the hashtag at the top of the screen, Max Wrestling Podcast. Unless, of course, you're listening to this on VOC Nation instead of YouTube, which means you don't have visual, you just have audio. So, hopefully you know how to spell it. Alright, before we get started, here's a quick word from VOC Nation.
Live from the In the Room studios located in the Net Carrier Enclave. This is the VOC Nation Radio Network.
Hey everyone, it is your favorite knockout, Mickey James, and you're listening to the VOC Nation.
Alright, now, let's get this week in wrestling history from the Phoenix. What's been going down?
June 1st, 2010, it was announced that Wade Barrett had won the first season of NXT.
And look at him now. He's a king jobber.
Yeah.
Sad times. Had such potential.
Wins the king of the ring and does nothing but fucking job. What the
You know what it
What the-
needs?
what was the
It
point?
needs a face to win that competition. I feel that. I mean, I can't remember the last time a face actually won that competition.
Christ. Oh. Must have been before.
Exactly.
I think it was 2001 when Edge won it. He was
Yeah,
a
it's probably
face. wasn't he?
Shit.
Is that Edge a face then?
Yeah. Christian turned heel on him because he was jealous. And he...
Oh, the whole brother thing.
Yeah, brotherly love.
Gay.
Oh, moving on, Phoenix.
June 3rd, 2007, in the One Night Stand, Bobby Lashley defeated Vince McMahon, Shane and Umaga to win the ECW title.
Oh, Vince is ECW champion.
Oh dear.
My
It's
brain is
ECW, period.
my brain's just hurting right now remembering that.
Should have never happened.
No.
God.
Nope.
God. Please move on to the next one.
June 3rd, 2002, after a 2-year absence, HBK returned to the WWE as a member of the NWO.
Shit, was that in June?
Apparently.
I thought it was earlier than that. That didn't
I
last
wish they
long.
did more with that angle.
What
Yeah,
a waste of freaking time that angle was.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't last long because he was feuding with Triple H a month later.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, they had an opportunity to do NWO versus D-Generation X then, and they
Yeah.
didn't take it. What the actual fuck?
Back when they could all still go.
Oh,
That's
God,
why I
yeah.
gave up on it.
Back.
They pissed me off by not doing that, so I stopped watching for a while after that.
I'm sure they pisses off kicking Booker T out too. Poor guy didn't do nothing. Alright, so let's sort out the teams for this week's trivia to determine which half will be taken to the mic first for the podcast promos. So, in the blue team, captained by the Phoenix, is James and Evan.
I come into socks.
Is that before or after the other toothpaste?
Oh, sorry, before or after. Yeah.
Any
Throughout the whole thing.
Okay. And that, of course, means on the green team with me is B-Rott and Kourtney.
Sweet.
Sorry,
Why do you
guys.
keep putting me and Chad against each other? What
I
are you
broke
trying
up
to do?
Oscar
This
again,
is the
sorry.
second goddamn time you've done this now. I'm calling foul on this bitch, man. What's going on here?
Well, they
Reported.
come as a team anyway.
Trying to cause a rift, goddamn.
TNA booking strikes again. So,
So if I'm kidnapped by ninjas, you know why.
so as before, we have pre-recorded promos from our partners at Sunday Segway, obviously because they will be following us later today with their episode. So first up, Michael Cookie Cook, pick up the mic.
John Cena, me and you in a steel cage at WrestleMania. I am going to rip your fucking head off and shove it up your ass because you stole number 30. The number 30 spot for the Royal Rumble, I would have won that. And you couldn't even get the job done and win it yourself. You dickhead!
Been in PG, Jesus.
Have I kept one promo PG, Belmont?
No, we don't do
No.
PG promos. Fuck them.
I think
Pretty sure
50% of the words I say are fuck in my promos, so...
I just realised on YouTube we have the warning this podcast may contain strong language, obviously because it's just audio on VOC. By the way, we swear a lot.
Fuck off.
Sorry. Alright, so let's get through our first batch of trivia with random wrestling records. Now, to make it fair, neither captains can answer for their teams, so Phoenix, you can sit the front with me.
Okay.
Right, this week, who has wrestled the most combined time at King of the Ring pay-per-views?
Man, that one's a hard stretch because
For real. I'm gonna say Kane.
Yeah, we just say
Kane's
everything.
I was gonna say Kane's an answer for every one of these. Who's wrestled the most times? Kane.
That's the first. I mean, I think at King of the Ring, and I think of the people who were active during that period of it being a main event. And the only people off the top of my head I can think of is Bret Hart, Kane. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm not. That's the only two names I'm gonna say.
Right. Okay.
Bret Hart's one that hits my head, like, because when it first started back then, he was in every one.
Okay, any more answers?
I'm just going to throw a curveball and say Mick Foley for the hell of it.
Ooh.
Because he was in quite a lot of that stuff back then, wasn't he?
Yeah. And the tournament doesn't just count for the tournament, it's for every King of the Ring pay-per-view match.
You see, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
By the way, happy birthday, Mick Foley.
Oh, was his birthday?
Foley turns 50 today.
Wow.
50? I thought it was 40. I did see his posts on Facebook, and I thought it was 40, but that wouldn't make any sense.
No, it would not make any sense at all.
No.
I'm 33. There's no way he's 40.
Yeah. Oh, you're my age then.
Alright, so we've got Bret Hart, Mick Foley. Any more answers?
Kane. We're not having Kane.
I said Kane. Dude, going back to then, it's hard to remember. Because the original King of the Ring was better than the shit they do now. But,
Triple H.
That was an actual event.
And then Bret Hart and Triple H too. Those were the two that I was going to say myself. That's the only two I can come up with out of my head.
Alright. Let's get the answers for you. In third place, with 79 minutes 43 seconds, is Bret Hart.
Nice.
So we're gonna give that to Evan because he said it first. So that's a point. That's a point for the blue team. But you may get that point removed if Mick Foley's higher. So in second place with 103 minutes 41 seconds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, that was going to be one of my guesses actually.
And the top answer, I'm pretty sure Phoenix would have said this if he was playing. With 121 minutes 14 seconds. Phoenix, can you guess who it is?
Taker?
Yeah, The Undertaker.
Oh, shit.
Wow, really?
We're dumb. Oh, we're stupid.
You know what?
I didn't say Stone Cold because he won that one in '96, and then that was it. I didn't really.
I know, that's what
it
I
wasn't
was
really
thinking too.
Yeah, it wasn't really documented after that. If you did it again.
No, but he did have 2 main event matches at King of the Ring in the next couple of years. Triple H and Mick Foley weren't far off. They were in 6th and 7th place. Triple H 68 minutes 46 seconds. Mick Foley 65:49.
Nice.
Not too bad. The least amount of time wrestled at King of the Ring is joint between Gerald Briscoe and Pat Patterson with 3 minutes 7 seconds. That must have been the evening gown match. Dare we remember it?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's just say that didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. We made it up. It didn't happen.
Let's stick a posty nose over it.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
Exactly.
So let's move on. We're going to quickly talk about Elimination Chamber. Everyone pick your highlight and low point of the night.
Huh.
Well, I'm
I
pretty
just
sure
get one
everyone's
low
highlight's
point?
going to be.
Yeah. Everyone's highlight is Kevin Owens, right?
Yep.
Damn
Oh
straight.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't even
I'm
remember anything
imagining
else happened.
what the point is.
No discussion needed.
The
Low point of the
low
night.
point.
The rest of the show.
Was this night when Mini broke Paige's neck? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll give that low point of the night.
Yeah, the low
Okay,
point was that whole Divas match. It's actually worse than the IC Chamber match. So.
Ooh.
Those two. I didn't like the tag match.
No.
Really?
It,
I thought it was a fucking
Until
train wreck.
Cesaro and Kid went out.
I was hot garbage, but it was passable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot better than the IC match, which was just a clusterfuck of fuck-ups and just dull storytelling.
Yeah.
and then Ryback won.
Oh god, that just caps off a big pile of shit. Is Ryback walking in?
Ryback is IC champion. I feel so. Oh, what the hell is the smoking?
And what's Bray
Vince
Wyatt
just took
doing
a
at the moment?
dump on all of our heads with that one.
What's Bray Wyatt doing at the moment? Didn't he beat Ryback not so long ago?
That feud's already over, apparently. Well, it was a one-match done deal.
Yeah, but what's Bray's reward? He's done fuck all. Ryback's had this push and now he's IC champ.
No, they don't know what the fuck they're doing with Bray. They don't know what they're doing.
No.
Here's this super talented guy. What should we do with him? No idea.
Nothing.
There's Ryback. What? Put the belt on him.
Yeah.
I think it's just another pathetic attempt to get Ryback over.
Yeah.
It is.
And they just keep trying to get him over. Then he does nothing. Then they bring him back and try another idea with him.
He's not over. The chant is. It's not him.
Exactly. It's like the yes chant. The chant is over more than the guy.
Thank you.
His botching's more over than the guy.
What?
His botching's more over than the guy. Jesus.
Is he not slower than hell? Do you not feel like you're watching a match in slow motion when it's a Ryback match?
It's like watching a Kevin Nash match, but worse.
I wish he'd tear his quad. Fuck Ryback.
We like you really, Ryan. Alright, let's move on to Raw. 5 points of Raw. Guys, I've picked the 5 main points from this week's Raw, and we're going to take it in turns to pick numbers out. So, who wants to shout one out first? Number between
2.
5. 2. Alright, the first subject we're talking about is Roman Reigns, who wrestled 3 matches on Raw.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
I
Drew.
agree with that, actually.
He did. I thought he did good.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah. Sticking up for his bro.
It's telling a story at least. You know, they're telling us. I think they're setting us up to think he's gonna win. They're talking about it too damn much, like he's gonna win.
Yeah.
And
Either that or heel turn.
yeah,
That's what I'm expecting.
That's what I'm expecting. Because if you watch him when he's behind Ambrose smiling, it's almost like he's got something going on behind it. You know, like this is a classic heel turn setup right now.
Which is a shame because I like the chemistry between these two, and also it's a counterbalance to the whole authority bollocks that's going on. So it's 2 against all, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a sense, but I think the authority's going to be ready to fall apart. So if that goes away, then your top 3 are going to be these 3 going at each other, and then it'll make a little bit more sense. If the authority goes away, I'm all for it.
Unfortunately, I can't see that happening anytime soon.
No, I can't either because they can't help themselves. The authority should have gone ages ago.
I don't know what they're doing with Rollins right now. I think it's coming.
Rollins needs to leave the authority. He needs to go on his own.
Really?
I think he was that frustrated. He was on the verge of leaving, wasn't he?
Yeah, but there's only so much you can just help the guy out. I know he's a heel, but he doesn't have to get assistance every time to win. You can win clean as a heel. Just look at Kevin Owens.
Exactly.
I mean, Kevin Owens is such an old school heel. It's almost unseen enough to see him winning clean. Every time he wins clean, I'm like, holy shit, a heel has won clean. It's just, I just don't see it that often.
Kane didn't interfere. Holy shit.
Cena didn't kick out at 2. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's that as well.
Did you see the video of that kid crying because Cena lost?
Yeah.
It's fine. Oh my god, I need to see that.
I
And
love making kids cry.
his dad's next to him's going, he'll be okay, it's okay.
Nope, never mind that shit. He's fucked for life.
I wonder what Kevin said to his son when he went home. Because his son's a Cena fan, as we found out.
Did you see, yes, I think it was yesterday, Kevin Owens tweeted him, or somebody asked him, what's he gonna do when he kills Cena in the ring? And he said to his son, he's like, tell him go to his room. Like, what? This dude tweeted is like, what are you gonna tell your son when you kill Cena in the ring? Tell him to go to his room.
What a heel.
He's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, so let's get another subject going. Who wants to shout one out? 1, 3, 4, or 5?
5.
5. Oh, nice one. Number 5 is the Stone Cold podcast. Technically wasn't Raw, but it was post-Raw.
Oh,
Did everybody see it?
No,
We
I've
have not
seen
seen
it
it
yet. I kind of lost. I've lost a lot of faith in the podcast show that they've been doing of late. So I kind of feel that's been recorded and stuff. Like the questions are being prepped before. I don't know.
Well, with Stone Cold's ones, you could tell they're not. With Jericho's, it was just weak.
I don't like Jericho's. There's something about Jericho I see as a fucking douchebag, and I cannot fucking listen to him.
Yeah, it just seems really insincere and just.
Yeah, that's how he is, man. Like, I loved him as a character on TV, but as a person, like, everything I've ever seen him outside of that, I can't stand the guy. Honestly, so I can't even listen to his shit. Whenever they had Jericho's on, I couldn't fucking watch him. Fucking prick.
Maybe we should have put Jericho as an option for the podcast promo.
I've just realised something.
If you gave me a promo for Jericho, it'd just be 5 words. I fucking hate you, and then actually that's only 4, and then that'd be it. I fucking hate you. You lose.
I have never heard this much hate for Chris Jericho before.
You probably. I can't stand the guy. Like I said, on TV, like as a character, especially when you go back to WCW, the Man of 1,004 Holds promo is one of the greatest promos of all time. I mean, the Raw's Jericho when he had or Nitro, they had the fucking ponytail thing on top of his head. And that's fucking hilarious. That shit's great. But out of kayfabe, I'd love to fucking smack the guy across the face.
I just realised something. You know how a couple of weeks ago I had that intro of I slap niggas and punch bitches?
Yeah.
He actually literally punches bitches. It's amazing. Well, it's not amazing, but, someone took a 12-track and made it literal. It's great.
So, at the end of the Stone Cold podcast, he, of course, turned into Stone Cold and seemingly cut a promo on Brock Lesnar. He did genuinely look pissed off, and Heyman sold it by fucking sweating buckets. You could see every single bead going down his head.
Well, they're planting the seeds again, aren't they, for Boston?
Yeah.
It can't happen.
Really?
I don't see that happen.
Last week I would have thought the same, but seeing this promo Stone Cold cut, it, seems possible now.
But he did the same when he did that sit-down thing with CM Punk, and nothing ever came of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But let me ask you, character-wise it could happen. He could come back, but Suplex City, bitch, will break his neck. I don't know if his neck can take that many German suplexes, like in real life. Like, I think that could fuck him up. I don't know if that's possible for Stone Cold to literally get in there with that fucking behemoth and get thrown around like that.
That's an excellent point.
Agreed.
To be fair, he could turn a German suplex into a stunner. Suplex
every time.
No.
18 Stone Cold stunners.
Stone Cold Stunner City, bitch.
And he wants a Texas death match as well, didn't he, Austin?
What the hell is a Texas death match?
Well, we looked it up. It's basically a last man standing match, but if it's outside the ring, they have 10 seconds to get back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have to pin your opponent first before the 10 count starts.
Yeah. So that just sounds like a massive cluster. So you basically have to beat the 10 count, otherwise you get counted out outside the ring like normally.
The only match I can think of that I've seen similar to it is Macho Man and Crush at WrestleMania 10.
Oh
Going
my
back a bit.
god, I forgot all about that feud. Crush, what a waste.
Crushed his larynx.
Yeah.
That would explain it. Alright, so 3 subjects left. Who wants to shout the next one out? 1, 3, or 4?
4.
4. It's the return of the Big Slow.
Oh my god, why?
Oh, God.
Why?
You picked this as one of the topics.
Another
Yeah,
pathetic
because I
attempt to
knew we'd
get
shit all
Ryback
over it.
over.
God, I hate Big Show.
It's another pathetic attempt to get Ryback over. They noticed that giving him the IC title wasn't working. Oh, we'll stick him with the Big Slow.
Yeah,
That's going to work too.
It's to work wonders for your career, isn't it?
Oh, God.
Someone pointed out.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm really looking forward to this. It's Ryboch against the Big Slow. It's going to be an awesome match. In fact, they should make this a feud. Put him in a fucking Hell in a Cell. They'll sell millions of records. It'll be brilliant. I swear. I promise.
You have to record the match and put it on fast forward just so it'll be in normal time.
Just be a normal speed.
Someone pointed out Big Show's now basically got X-Pac heat. Well, it doesn't matter if he's a face or a heel, you just don't give a shit about anything he does.
Yeah, I think it's got to that point.
It's sad to see, really.
Did X-Pac really deserve the heat he got, though?
I never disliked X-Pac that much. I didn't
either.
see the hate for him.
At the time when it was at the time, I was sick of him. Honestly, it wasn't until after that I was like, I probably shouldn't have been that way to him. Because the dude's fucking hilarious, man. The dude, Sean Waltman himself, he's great.
Yeah.
But there's something about Pac that it was almost like once you saw it every time.
Yeah, but I'm going to be controversial on that. You just summed up every Bret Hart match.
Yeah, but Bret Hart was a fucking in-ring genius, but
He was, but all his matches were the same. They were static. It was just so.
that goes for a lot of now you know my problem with Ambrose right now, so we can get on that later there, Belmont.
We go in there. All right, okay.
Shots fired.
Shots fired already. See what you've done now, Dazzy. You put us on separate teams.
I always sneak in some Ambrose hate somewhere.
I'm sitting back on this one. Go ahead. I planted the seeds I shall watch and enjoy.
Ambrose sucks. I just can't stand the guy.
Chad just does not like Ambrose. He just.
If you want to say that about Bret Hart, their match is the same. Ambrose's match is every fucking one of the same.
The only thing I'll agree with you with is that slingshot clothesline he does.
He did it 5 times in his last match.
I know, but I agreed with you.
It's all he fucking has now, and the fucking Dirty Deeds is terrible. Like, I just can't. Okay.
I want the double arm DDT. See, I don't mind that because it reminds me of the Future Shock.
Yeah, but his even sucks. Like, most of the time they just land on their knee. Like, he can't even. I don't know. I just.
Unless if it's a ridiculously good fucking lucha style DDT, I really, really dislike seeing a DDT as a finisher because no one can do it in my mind, as viciously as Jake the Snake. But that's my personal opinion.
Oh, I get that. But
the creator. Well, Arn Anderson's was good too.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson.
The thing with that is, though, I'm actually glad this is finished because it used to be Jake the Snake's finish was just a DDT. Now, in most matches, it's just a transfer move to shift momentum.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's like the tornado spike DDT and stuff like that.
Exactly. Ziggler's DDT could easily be a finisher because that just looks insane.
Ziggler's DDT can end careers.
That's what I mean. And then they go and ban the curb stomp and give Seth Rollins the pedigree. Just like, what the fuck are you thinking?
I know. And his was terrible. I love Rollins, but that pedigree was just atrocious.
His pedigree sucks.
Speaking of the curb stomp,
Wyatt could have done a better pedigree.
Speaking of the curb stomp, WWE tweeted yesterday, relive every Money in the Bank cash-in ever. Well, we can't because you keep editing out the fucking curb stomp, you twats. Yeah.
Speaking of that really quick, do you think they're going to ban Samoa Joe's finisher now?
Yes.
Possibly.
I think
I mean, you saw what happened, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm it's almost like Vince and Co. have Benoit flu, in the sense of like they don't want that to ever happen again, but they've taken so many precautions that it won't happen again anyway. So the idea of banning all these moves is pointless.
Yeah, you're in a wrestling ring. You knew what the fuck you signed up for.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I guess you could compare the Muscle Buster to AJ Style Clash. He never injured anyone in TNA with it. As soon as he goes to fucking Japan or whatever, or ROH, people start getting injured because they're not used to it.
Lionheart.
Lionheart, Yoshitatsu, and there's 2 other guys somewhere in there as well.
Yeah.
Shit. I think it was either Stevie Richards or Tommy Dreamer, one of the 2. I saw it on TNA, and it looked nasty.
Yeah. You would think Tyson Kidd's taking the Muscle Buster though before. I mean, he used to wrestle in Japan and shit. He's been around, but I think it was just a fluke. It was just a fluke thing. You know, Tyson's spinal cord could have been getting ready to get fucked up anyway, and it was just that move that knocked it out.
Yeah. He survived a heart dungeon. He can survive anything.
Exactly. And you notice how important Ryback and Big Show is where we haven't even mentioned it in 5 minutes.
Mentioned what?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot we were still on that subject.
Yeah.
See, this is how relevant this feud is going to be.
So let's bring up a more relevant point. 1 or 3, there's 2 subjects left.
Already threw out a number, somebody else.
3.
3, okay. It is Kevin Owens.
Boom!
Yeah.
What? Oh, actually, you're not.
Kourtney got the best one.
Order, are you?
Yeah, I think we saved the worst one till last. Obviously, I know what it is, but we'll get around to it.
No, you can't get worse than Big Show and Ryback. You just can't.
Well, we'll wait and see. Alright, so Kevin Owens, I've got a little bit of a problem with the promo on Raw because he comes off the biggest fucking win of his career in WWE so far, and on Raw he just looks weak as fuck, stepping down, and Cena pretty much trying to own him on the mic.
Yeah, but that's his character. If anybody knows him from NXT, that's what he does anyway.
Yeah.
I told people this. It's not that he's a pussy. Like some people are like, oh, he was a wuss, he was running. It's not that. It's mind games. He does it in a mind games kind of way. Like, you want me now? Too bad. You're going to have to wait. Which, if you're ever getting ready to get in a real fight with somebody and you're getting ready to go, and then all of a sudden they like kind of back up and like you're going to have to wait, it just makes you want to fuck them up even more and then gets you even more angry and you could fight worse. You know what I mean? Like, so it's a mind game thing. He's making Cena play his game. You know, if Cena thinks he's being a pussy, then Cena thinks he's got him, and then Owens gets in there and whoops his ass again. You know what I mean? So I can see what people are saying, but at the same time, he's going to come back with something that was like, you thought it was this, well, it was really this. You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Think he's going over again at Money in the Bank?
What is it?
You think he's going over again at Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I called it. I called that he was gonna win at Elimination Chamber. When I realized it was non-title, I was like, "This is classic WWE." When it's non-title, the challenger, I guess you could say, almost always wins, so they can set up that title match after. Which I'm not giving him the title match. It doesn't look, but it would be stupid. It would be stupid to let Owens lose right now. If you're wanting him to be this beast and everything, you've got to give him a Rusev-style undefeated streak. You have to. Or I'm afraid you're going to, because some people are already looking at him like, I had this one guy on Twitter call him a beer gut loser and just will not get past what he looks like. And I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, and then I sent him this YouTube video of Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen's top 95 moves. You know, I was like, one of them's a 450 splash and all kinds of shit. The guy comes back and he was like, too bad that was 100 pounds ago. And I was like, he did a beautiful plancha in his first match in NXT, you dumb fuck.
He did the other top plancha. He even did that moonsault Elimination Chamber where he jumped, spun around on the top turnbuckle, then hit it perfectly.
Exactly. So some people can't get past that already, so you've got to make him look dominant if you're wanting some of these people to get over him, which all guys like us, we're behind him anyway. We already know Steen, you know.
Well, he won me over eventually, yeah.
Yeah, it will, but for some of these mainstream fans that there's a reason Vince gets these shredded guys, and that's because mainstream casual fans, they think you have to have this big muscle guy to be the top guy. Big Van Vader, was he a huge muscle guy? No, I mean, he was a giant, but he was built just like Kevin. Yoko was a fat ass that had one of the best. He had one of the best super kicks in the history of the WWF.
Oh man.
People don't like change. That's why people are still pissing and moaning about Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, did we have to go there?
Are we really doing this now?
Podcast. We had to go there. Everyone else is talking about it, so that's my one. That's my one Caitlyn Jenner comment.
There's our one current event.
There it is.
See, and I was just about to say, there's our first Family Guy reference. I don't like change.
Yes, I don't like change. Oh. I'm surprised we haven't had 12 Family Guy references already.
Yeah, we usually do.
Yeah, I can usually throw them out pretty quick. We're still kind of waking up, so give me a few minutes, and I'm sure about 5 will fly out in about 5 minutes.
I was just
like, remember that time we talked about Family Guy for half an hour in the first episode?
Yeah. That was half the show. We did it was all one giant Family Guy cutaway.
Alright, so we're going to end the Raw discussion on a low note because number 1 is fucking twin magic.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you it was worse than my match.
Just before we all rant on, sorry,
I'll let the woman handle this one.
I fucking hated that. That was fucking terrible. I hate both of those girls. I can't stand that. Oh my God.
They're girls? You mean sluts?
Well, horror sluts, whatever they are.
They meant to be heels.
John Cena's cum dumpster, whatever. Daniel Bryan's fucking granola eating bullshit wife. I can't stand none of that shit. See, I can talk like you two.
I love this. Bring the voice.
But that's, I know, I hated that. Every second of it. I can't stand fucking Naomi. Oh my God. All that whole shit, that was all fucking terrible.
I hope the promo was against Nikki Bella.
If it is,
I got heels now.
Yeah, they're heels now. They were faces last week. Now they're heels. They were heels the week before. I don't.
They're doing many turns of Big Show now.
We seem to be getting cheers for doing it though. It was stupid.
All they're
This is
doing
what I'm so confused about. Are they actually faces or are they just heels?
Well,
I don't know.
If they name drop Daniel Bryan or John Cena, they're faces. Otherwise, they're heels because they're bitches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah. I think we're going to have to blame the audience of Total Divas for this. I do.
Fuck Total Divas.
Yeah, let's just blame Total Divas.
Screw that show.
I know, but if you think about it, it's they have the WWE has the worst women's division in the world. Period.
Yep.
So
well, they don't even have one really.
No,
they do an NXT.
It has one. According to creative and Stephanie McMahon, but to the rest of us, it's nil and void. So
exactly. When you have one champ and one person going after that champ the whole time, and that's it. That's not a division to me. You know what I mean? It's just one terrible.
I've said this. It really pisses me off that you've got women like Summer Rae and Emma who are literally each week on Twitter begging to be on Raw. Mm-hmm. And they're not being utilised.
Yeah.
Emma done the wise thing, went to NXT though.
And she's great as a heel.
And she is kicking ass.
Yep. I think she's got 100% hotter.
Do you know, they just need to disband the Divas division on the main roster. Because at this point, no one cares. The Total Divas...
that's when we get up and go take a piss.
We don't have to say on the main roster, just call it Divas division because NXT's got the women's division.
Agreed.
Exactly. That's what it needs to be too. And
they should make
do you think it could work to revolutionize it? You know how they've had the pictures of the 4 horsewomen, you know, Sasha, Bayley. Like, what if they do use that and actually literally bring up the first women's like full-on 4-woman faction, and that could help bring the women's. Exactly. It would be every other diva, if you want to call them divas, versus, and they'll come in and be like, you're all divas, we're women, and then you have them against everybody else, every other woman diva on the main roster. It could help bring it back.
I smell Survivor Series.
No, that's exactly what I was going to say. They've done this dance once already. They did the quote-unquote real divas against the total divas, and guess who came out on top, and then the whole thing fell apart.
Shit.
Yeah, but that was different. This time, you actually have 4 real women wrestlers coming in. Becky and Charlotte on the same team. Holy fuck balls.
Please.
Yes, but will they get time on the main roster? because Divas is like the
I think-
fifth thing on their mind now.
I think Triple H though is starting to take up more and more control on the main roster. But they don't want to let us know that, and they don't want to let us know that. They don't want the investors to know that, because that's already been the problem. I've read that, like, the investors in the company and stuff, since Triple H was a wrestler, not a businessman by trade, coming up, that they're afraid of him taking over, that he's going to bomb the company, when in all actuality he's fucking making it better. But people who don't know wrestling, they're invested in the company, are scared of him doing that. And I think secretively Triple H is taking more and more control over the main roster already. And if so, then be ready for the women's division to get better, because look what he's done in NXT with it already.
That's incredible.
Hmm.
It's either
Yeah.
that or make women's wrestling exclusive on NXT. That's the only other option I can think of at this point.
I hope so, because this ruined my mood for the rest of the friggin' night. Fuck off, fellas. Fuck off, Vince. Fuck Kevin Dunn and fuck the Divas division. It's fucking dead. Go fuck a cactus, you insufferable slag.
Hey,
Boom, mic drop.
Pizza's
Right, Raw rankings this week. Let's take a look at the top 5. If you want to see the top 20, just go to our website and click on Raw rankings. Okay, top 5. In 5th place is Dean Ambrose with 3 points. Unfortunately, because she actually got a pinfall, Brie Bella is in 4th place with 3 points. Sorry.
Can't just put Ambrose 4th and Brie 5th?
It's alphabetical.
Oh, that's bullshit.
If he was 8 Dean Ambrose, he'd be top.
reported.
In 3rd place with 4 points is Titus O'Neil. In 2nd place with 4 points is Neville. And at the top of the table, smashing it with 11 points is Roman Reigns.
Reigns, OP, please nerf.
Reigns actually did a better job in the 3 matches of one night than Triple H, because twice throughout his career Triple H has had 3 matches in one night and then he's lost the last match. Roman's won all 3.
Nice fact. Actually, I'm sure Kurt Angle's done that as well, didn't he? No, he actually won all 3 at King of the Ring.
God, Phoenix, I
Yeah.
swear to God.
So he did better than Triple H as well.
It's fucking a library. You have like a visual card catalog in your head. Like, let's see, we got this. And that was 2005, August 21st at 7:30 p.m. Yeah, I got this.
It's like fucking Rain Man.
Shit.
You do realise that you're in the company of an Aspie, don't you? I could so reported. For those who aren't in the know, Aspie, Asperger's syndrome, mild autism, yada yada yada. That's why I know my shit.
Damn.
Done.
For
I've got a
good
good
science.
Maybe I just don't pay attention to enough of the stuff to remember it. I don't know.
But
Well,
man is
you can't say Phoenix does more research than Josh Matthews. Sorry, Josh. Yeah, like I said, top 20 is on our website, maxwrestling.wix.com/maxwrestling. Click on Raw Rankings.
Sometimes I don't even do research, it just pops into my head.
Man. On that note, we're going to take a break, and while we're away, we're going to play the mystery pay-per-view theme. This week, for the first time, the mystery pay-per-view theme is worth a point for your team, so listen carefully. And no cheating, Phoenix.
What?
You know your research. Alright, we'll see you in part 2.
I know your every move. I've heard your every word. I know you well. And I've got nothing left to prove. Your threats I find absurd. I am your hell. Every time you think that I'm done, I'll come back stronger. Every time you think that you've got me, I will fight you. put you in the ground.
This is a phenomenal one. AJ Styles. This is Bodie, the artist formerly known as Kazan.
This is Eugene.
This is Chris Jericho.
This is Sci-Fi's original vampire, Kevin Thorne.
Hey guys, this is Serena D. This is Madison Rain.
They double Austin Aries, the hardcore icon. Incredible. Hey, this is Olympic gold medalist and TNA superstar Kurt Angle. The next up frontman, Full Contact Freak Show, the Dynamite Death Monkey.
TNA Knockout Champion.
PWI's #1 wrestler in the world. The greatest man who ever lived.
And I've heard some great shows around the world.
That's not just the coolest, that's not just the best. Your life can be turned into a 3-rig string.
You are listening to In the Room.
The best talk show that you can hear.
Tuesday night, 9, 8 Central, VOCNation.com, TheBradyHicks.com, breaking down all that's going on in wrestling today.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast on VOC Nation. There ain't no love songs, there ain't no sofa adverts, it's just wrestling.
There ain't no party like an S-Club party.
That song's gonna come in my head now. Shit. Get away, get away, get away.
You're welcome.
If you guess what pay-per-view that song was from during the break, good for you. Did anybody here get it for the point?
SummerSlam 2002.
Boom.
Wow.
The blue team are on 2-0.
Yeah, that's it. Screw it. We'll just do it. We lose.
Looks like we're going first. But we are going to do Mystery Superstar in a little bit as well, and it's worth 3 points. So it's not over yet. Before we do that,
for giving me a little glimmer of hope.
Me too, I'm your captain.
I already know my promo anyway and who it's going to be. I already started on it earlier, so.
It's going to be on Ambrose. I know.
Belmont's going to fucking love this one.
Alright, let's talk a little bit about last week's TNA. God, we're about a week and a half behind the US now.
I know, I hate this, where they change the dates on friggin'
We're going on about TNA right now?
Yeah, last week's May.
Damn, we're still behind, man, so I'm going to take a smoke break real quick. I'm completely lost, except all I know is that EC3 and Kurt Angle's coming up, and that's about where I'm at right now.
Which will be announced, was announced on Wednesday, will be announced tonight in the UK. Alright,
so well, sorry about that then.
Good job.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler!
It's all over the internet, like you don't know it's fucking coming to it, but okay. Good.
Yeah, and they've been plugging EC3 for champ for weeks, and it's their first pay-per-view in 6 months. It was obvious.
Yeah.
Alright, so we kicked off last week with EY and Kurt Angle meeting outside and brawling.
That cameraman looks so uncomfortable in the back of that car.
Yeah, why was there a cameraman in Eric John's car
conveniently
as he arrived?
placed.
Everyone has a cameraman as they arrive at the building. What?
Better way of doing it would have been to speak into like a knockout or something, and you just hear tires screech, and then Eric Young jumps out, and they start fighting, and the cameraman runs over. That would have been better.
Yeah, wouldn't it have made more sense if the cameraman was with Kurt Angle waiting for Eric Young?
All that, not just sitting casually in the back of Eric Young's car, rolling.
But anyway, it was broken up, and pretty much everybody, security, referees, broke it up and locked them up. So we kicked off with the first match of the night, which was a 6 sides of steel match between Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell. These two fucking hell. These two don't have to put on a great match.
This is another reason why I was so pissed off when it started to show, because I actually went off to get snacks, and I missed that. I missed the whole fucking match.
That was a great match.
There was no warning or nothing.
Were you expecting a 20-minute promo to kick off the show?
Yeah.
That's not how we roll in TNA.
That's wrestling straight off the bat.
It was a rough match. Taryn got the victory, and then Kong tries to save Gail from a beatdown from the dollhouse, but of course the door was locked, and I was just waiting for Kong to rip the chain off the door.
I was waiting for Kong to climb over.
Oh.
Could you imagine a pop that would have got she climbed over? And Taryn's RKO's getting better as well.
Yeah, well, RKO, Taryn Cutter, whatever you want to call it.
TKO.
That's what it should have been called. Taryn Cutter's a shit name.
The Taryn Cutter.
No, TKO. No.
There's one thing, the Dollhouse, they're growing on me, but that theme sucks so much. It's just out of place.
It reminds me of a sort of early grungy song.
It just doesn't fit.
You're actually talking about the song itself. It's meant to be a mood sucker.
Yeah.
So, I get it. I don't particularly like the song in particular.
You can't suck the mood out when Taryn Terrell's on TV, though.
No, I wish you'd suck something else.
To be fair, Evan just said what we were thinking, so.
Which is exactly why I said throw out the PG rating.
Yeah, that's gone.
My pick.
But of course, this segment ended with Taryn breaking Gail's finger and stealing her wedding ring, as you do.
Yep. Great feud. I like it.
Yeah.
Great matches as well.
Slightly weird that they're bringing in Gail's husband, though. We haven't actually seen him on TV yet, but he's somehow part of the feud.
He's a big deal. He's a... Go on. Sorry,
he's a famous chef.
That's cool. Yeah, I was just going to say they've kind of done it with little video packages here and there in the backstage, like one of its cooking shows or something, but not on TNA programming. So yeah.
No.
We're gonna have to get him in the ring at some point, like in a segment.
Not necessarily in the ring, but I would imagine him like I can imagine the Dollhouse attending one of his shows and like kind of like rubbing him up and stuff. I can imagine that happening.
It's getting hot in the kitchen.
That could work. Or if Taryn just hits the TKO on him in the ring or something.
Yeah, that could work.
My armpits are sweaty.
She just stands over him while Marty and Jade dance around her.
Yeah, something like that. If he rejects, if you reject Taryn Terrell, you just need brain surgery.
Alright, so we moved on to a Mickie James promo with a very risque dress, I must say.
Yeah, very.
Did not leave a lot to the imagination, that dress.
Hardcore country indeed.
Yeah. The most famous things, one of the most famous doggers or porn doubles is Mickie James. I can't remember what it's called. What's the pronounce it? Dobermans? I don't fucking know.
Doberman.
Yeah, Doberman. There's a Mickie James porn, and it looks exactly like her. For years, I thought it was her. Turns out it wasn't. Yeah. Disappointed.
Feel free to Google that, by the way.
Oh yeah, please.
I can hear the keyboard keys being hit so fast they're producing Cheeto dust right now. Evan, stop reaching for the toothpaste. Stop.
I'm already fapping. I'm just silently fapping.
Oh god.
I hope you don't use an electric toothbrush, by the way.
I know what there is to know about the crying game.
That's a nice segue because James Storm came out to offer Mickie James.
That's a nice segue.
Because James Storm offered her a meeting with some musicians.
Okay, alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. To further her career. Yeah, smooth.
Just like a silk. I actually did that as a chat up line on Friday.
Oh my god.
There's lover.
Oh man. But yeah. Across the pond.
Some righteous leader James Storm comes out, and then what happened?
Yeah, he offers Mickie James a nice little meeting with some musicians to further the feud. Now we know the Americans know something else that happens. We obviously find out tonight. I've heard some pretty weird stuff goes on now.
Yeah, I've heard
That I don't know actually.
Suspect looking hashtags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All will be revealed at 9 on Challenge TV. Cheap plug.
Use the hashtag Impact UK.
Yeah.
Hashtag support TNA.
Why do we not get bloody money for this? The amount of times we plug TNA.
I'm gonna ask Challenge for a sponsorship deal on this.
Yes, please. We fucking plug the shit out of TNA.
Yep.
We support TNA.
Yeah. I support TNA. I just support wrestling in general.
Yeah.
Any razor-tongued IWC sheep that are glad at the prospect of TNA going down, just fuck you. I'm not going to take your opinion for nothing.
Well, apparently ROH sucks now as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I heard. Wednesday was our 5th anniversary of being together, so we didn't watch any of the shows that night. And I heard Ring of Honors was not great.
I actually cannot believe that. Last time I saw Ring of Honor was 3 years ago, and it looks exactly the same in terms of TV quality. I'm horrified.
It's on the same level as TNA, but no one seems to say it. Or is it just me?
One thing I had a discussion with on a Facebook group I'm part of is some people are saying if you're on national TV now, you know, here in America, to a degree, you're on national TV, that they didn't do any like vignette promos or anything like that. Some people who are WWE fans and are suckers for production value and watch it and have no idea who these people are, they're watching confused as fuck.
Yeah.
And if you're going to finally be on national TV, why would you not kind of show some people who these guys are? Because someone said that like Jay Lethal, some people who've probably never watched Ring of Honor still see him as the Black Machismo, as a comedy character type deal. You know what I mean? And they see him, and then that's what he was. And then they don't take him seriously. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Lethal's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Jay Lethal's hell of a talent. I remember the woo-off with Ric Flair on TV.
Oh, God.
That was amazing.
Yes. Best segue ever.
Yeah. That's really my only complaint about ROH's TV debut, because it was just like another episode. It didn't actually do anything to advertise who these people are, like you said.
There was no restart.
First time viewers, they're just looking at it for the first time, like not knowing what the fuck's going on.
Well, by the sounds of it, all they've done is just carry on business as usual instead of making a big deal and showcasing their top talent. That's basically what they
exactly.
It sounds like they missed it.
In one defense of them, though, and this is kind of defense of them, this was kind of rushed. I mean, when did we hear the news they were signing, and then it was like a week later they're on TV? They didn't really have like a lot of promo time, and they do like NXT and stuff where they tape it ahead of time, but still, like, they probably should have done best of shows or something like that for a month before they ever actually went on. But that could have been Destination America saying, nope, we're signing you, fuck you, you're on.
Yeah, or kick off with a free pay-per-view, because ROH pay-per-views are fucking awesome.
They are fucking awesome.
How I got into Lucha Underground was a number of blog posts and videos that they put up on their YouTube channel. Another problem that I had with Ring of Honor is that it's so impossible to research the wrestlers and the feuds at the moment. It just seems really hard to do that.
That was one of my points to them, is like, well, if you don't think you need to do it on TV in the hour that you have or whatever, that was my suggestion. One guy was like, well, people need to stop being lazy and they can go back and research it on Google. And I'm like, that can take a while. It's like their own website, they have a list of their talent, but you can't click on it and read about them or anything like that. If they would just upgrade their website a little bit, kind of like WWE's, and just kind of give you a This Week in Ring of Honor of a few things that happened, and then give a short bio of all their guys on their website, that right there would help. That wouldn't take 5 to 10 minutes for someone to go, you know, here and there, and they would start to learn a little bit. Yeah, it's going to take you, anybody who's new to anything, even if it's WWE, it's going to take you a couple of weeks to really get who these guys are. But if you don't give them shit, then no one's going to want to invest in it.
Yeah, if fans have had to go away from the product to find out about the wrestlers on the roster, that part of the show has failed because they're not building and they're not making you interested in them.
Right.
This is why I'm kind of annoyed with it all. I mean, I don't understand why the porn industry and the wrestling industry can't take lessons of the music industry. That's had to change. I mean, and if you follow me on Twitter, you guys know that I talk to a lot of web models, and some of the web models are like, please pay for my products. Like, why should I give a shit about your product if you're not giving out samples? And I'm talking about this on a serious note. You know, if you don't give out, you know, information or samples of what you do, like what you do, like the music industry, I don't care. You know, I'm not invested in your product.
We have to know a little bit about what you're about before we know if you're our style.
Thank you. Yes.
Exactly. It's all about promotion, hype, and anticipation. I mean, this is part of what I do for a living. Is you got to give. You don't want to give all your shit away, but you have to give just a tiny bit. All right, put it this way, like here in the United States, like used to, if you would walk through a mall and walk through the food court of a shopping mall, there would be like one of the restaurants or, you know, fast food restaurants would be outside with like their little pieces of their chicken on a toothpick so that you could fucking taste it. You know what I'm saying? And then that way, if you liked it, then you could go buy some of their food. Well, it's the same type of thing. You got to give them a little bit of that taste to be like, hey, this is what we're about, and give them one of the best, not your best thing, but something that you know a lot of people are going to like. And then once they see that, like, oh fuck, well maybe I need to see what else they got. Well, if you don't do any of that, and you're just like, hey, I'm here. Okay, I see you. Hi, and then you're gonna keep walking.
Thank you so much for doing the PG version of what I was trying to say, but
He was on the right. He was on the right track.
That's how I work about things. Boobs.
I know me B-Rott going PG is hardly unheard of, but it was the first analogy metaphor that hit my head. So
here's another Family Guy flashback: the FCC version of TV.
The freaking FCC.
My chin looks like balls.
Sweet.
Hey, I got it. No one else did. I got the reference.
Alright, so let's get back to TNA. The next match of the night.
Conversation for a second.
Makes sense.
We're talking about Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Only this show can go from Ring of Honor to porn back to TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the X Division Gauntlet was last week, where we saw Rockstar Spud win back the X Division Championship as it came down to him and Kenny King.
Yeah.
I guess Spud's like Marmite, you either love him or you hate him.
I don't hate the guy. I don't hate Rockstar Spud. I think he's good. That EC3 feud he had was phenomenal, but this was just so weak.
I've heard mixed things, but I heard some people say they loved it, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm not a Rockstar Spud fan. I did get some respect for him with the EC3 stuff. I'm just not a fan whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not a diehard fan. Manic should have won it if they were going to do this. I don't understand why the hell they're getting it. Basically, Rockstar Spud lost it, and they just won it straight back again. Why?
That sounds like WWE booking.
That's some IC title hot shot, and they're doing.
They always seem to do this around Option C season, where the X Division title becomes a hot potato. Like Austin Aries usually wins it twice in a month every year.
But he's not going to do it. 'Cause he's got a briefcase.
True.
Oh God, yeah.
See, you guys forgot, didn't you?
I'm so embedded in this best of 5 tag team fucking awesome series.
Such a great series. I'm calling it now though. EC3 wins the title. Aries cashes in and wins it off him.
And that's a great segue because that immediately followed. That was the next match. Again, it was back and forth, hard hitting, awesome teamwork, and the Wolves make it 2-0 with a crazy finish. Christ, Richards breaks up the last chancery with a foot stomp, and then hit Force of Nature for the win.
Yep, great high spots, great smash mouth wrestling, heels actually being heels. Tag team wrestling at its best. I can't praise it enough.
Yeah, the tag team wrestling in TNA doesn't get enough credit.
It doesn't.
Because people are too busy complaining about it being out of business. Fuck off and die. Fucking
I'm afraid though that's becoming, that topic itself is making some people not watch TNA just because people are talking about them going away.
Exactly, and I've said this many times. That's TNA's biggest loss, is people refusing to watch it or give it a chance. That's why it's failing. You're the reason, dickheads.
Yeah, IWC, you are the reason, because you've given TNA this stigma as where people will avoid it now because you chatted so much shit and all these fake reporters making up. Dave Meltzer, for example, making up articles to get cheap hits on their website without knowing the facts. You
Fuck
are the
Meltzer.
reason. Fuck Dave Meltzer and fuck all the other sites. They keep making this stuff up.
Yeah.
Belcher Report, is it not? Is it called the Belcher Report?
Bleacher Report.
Yeah, Bleacher Report. Fuck them and all.
Yeah, fuck them too. I mean, they're actually the ones that got me back into wrestling in a way, but fuck them.
I've never read that application ever. I don't even follow. I don't even know what their fucking handle is on Twitter. I don't have anything. I don't care for them at all.
I mean,
I'll follow people just to make fun of them.
I put them in the same league as Daily Star.
Everyone's got one. The thing is, people complain about wrestling being predictable now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But these are the same people that are following these reporting sites and reading spoilers for Raw, spoilers for future pay-per-views. You're basically just punishing yourself and then lashing out at nothing because it's actually your own fault.
Yeah.
Just
My-
don't.
God, can you imagine?
My only complaint is this fucking free move spot that faces seem to do often. Randy Orton's got it. Not CM Punk. John Cena obviously has 5 of them.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan had one.
He's doing it. I hate it. It's just so repetitive.
But people on TNA don't really have that. They're
No.
mixing it up. I'm not bashing WWE Superstar. They've been told to do that because they always have those 3 or 4 moves to turn the tide and then carry on with the rest of the match. That's fine because it's like a transitional phase.
But it's always a different transition.
Exactly. But as far as TNA goes, they're changing the matches every week. Say if there's a feud going on, it's like Magnus and Bram. It's completely different every time.
Yeah.
Eric Young, Kurt Angle, completely different every time. It's not difficult. They used to do it. Stone Cold used to do it. He used to wrestle in the same place every week, and the same people would be there. He would not dare put the same matches on every time.
Which is why I kind of have the problem with the whole Rockstar Spud thing. Yeah, I mean, he's grown on me, but us in the UK, we pretty much saw the same match take place last week.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like when he won, it was like, oh, well, good for you, but I watched this last week, so I don't care.
Well, the first time he won the title, I was shocked, of course. I was like, kind of happy for him because he works hard now. But now it's just like, he got Manic, Andrews, Tigre Uno, and that there. Just, yeah.
Agos.
I had a feeling that the gauntlet would come down to Kenny and Spud, but I thought maybe Spud will get close, but Kenny will just somehow find a way to steal the victory.
Which he should have done. This is the way they should have done it. Make him chase a beer. Jesus, don't let him lose the title and then get it back damn near straight away. What's the point of that?
Kenny King's fucking awesome.
Oh, fucking
Kenny King is amazing talent.
Dude, his mic skills, it doesn't even feel like he needs to do anything. It just comes off naturally for him.
Yeah.
That's outside. That's aside from his in-ring work. I'm just saying, talk about charisma and personality. That dude is flowing with it.
Yeah. Exactly. Jay Lethal had it too. I haven't
Similar
seen
guys.
much on Ring of Honor. Yeah, similar guys.
They're very similar.
I think Jay Lethal shades it on talent a little bit. That springboard cutter thing he does is.
Oh, the lethal injection.
Damn.
Yeah, lethal injection.
Brilliant.
That's so.
Fuck the springboard stunner.
I saw a sign
Let's not get on
saying lethal inject yourself, which was a bit harsh.
Alright, so following this, we had another little segment, an extract from Jeff Hardy's DVD. Obviously, their way of keeping him relevant while he's injured.
Yeah.
We then moved on to Angelina Love introducing her own personal security team to Velvet Sky, who was in the crowd.
Looking stunning as ever. But I swear those security guys were the same people that broke up Kurt Angle and Eric Young.
Those same people are probably rosebuds as well.
Yeah. That dude was on Raw last week.
Yeah.
Probably also WWE security as well.
Yeah. Cops for hire. I don't think Velvet Sky's expression has changed in 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks since she's been back? It's just the same cold stare.
I cannot wait.
It's
for
still
this
hot.
match.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this match.
No. And of course, we moved on to Anderson and EC3. Anderson locked Tyrus in a cage at ringside, which just made me think of King of the Mountain, and that made me sad.
I thought RoboCop was going to come out and break him out.
Oh my god. That never happened.
The real RoboCop, not fucking remake shit.
Don't deny the awesomeness of Vince Russo. Do not deny the awesomeness of Vince Russo.
Oh god, the last Rights match he did with Sting and Abyss, just fuck off. You know nothing about wrestling for Russo.
Another cheap plug, Vince Russo returns to Wrestle Talk TV tonight on Challenge.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, Wrestle Talk TV, get more involved in Impact UK, and then we might give a little bit more of a shit about you on social media.
Yeah, stop sucking up to WWE every week. What the hell's wrong with you guys?
It's just, to me, I'm going to quickly shoot on Wrestle Talk TV. They don't get involved enough in social media. So when they're saying get involved with us using the hashtag WT, I swear to God, I'm the only person that fucking uses that hashtag.
Well, isn't the show pre-recorded though? It's not live.
It's not live.
So where did the tweets come from?
At least have a couple of the people working on the show to like and retweet some of the stuff that they say on the show. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Get involved back with us. You can.
Oh, you need
really?
it.
Really?
No, it's okay. You can use it twice anymore. You lose a point.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can't.
C-word, C-bomb. Right, main event. Sorry, EC3 wins with a 1%, of course. Of course, he's still undefeated.
Yeah, but at least they made him look strong this time. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That falls count anyway match. No.
No.
1%, aka the real Dirty Deeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'd say that's it. Dirty Deeds. So they could do it in TNA, but WWE didn't want him to do it anymore.
I think WWE is just going to change the whole of its moves to be DDTs. One way or DDTs.
But the curb stomp will still be banned.
For some reason.
That's not a DDT. Wake up.
No, but it affects the head.
That's, yeah.
The pedigree does.
Sorry, I missed the point there. I was busy thinking about how many times you can reinvent the DDT. God bless the DDT.
Vince is probably on Wikipedia looking at list of DDT variations. Here's one. That guy's not using it. He can have this one.
Nobody uses Wikipedia anymore. It's not a serious educational tool.
You mean it's not reliable?
Yes, people are much better off going to the squared circle on Reddit.
So, main event of Impact was, of course, the I Quit match for the TNA World Championship between champion Kurt Angle and challenger Eric Young. They both come out with security guard. Kurt Angle's 4-man security looked like 12-year-olds.
I was being sarcastic, by the way, but yeah, no, fucking 15-year-olds.
I could have jumped the rail and beat that security force up.
I'm sure
so easily.
They're probably security guards from a friggin' Justin Bieber concert or something. Christ.
See, Eric Young gets the bodybuilder dudes, and then it's like the flipping 15-year-olds fresh out of high school.
Maybe that was deliberate. Kurt's like, I don't need no fucking security.
He has integrity, so he doesn't need them.
To be fair, from a story perspective, you'd want the strongest security guards on Eric Young because he's fucking mental. Whereas Kurt Angle seems more composed and more professional, if you will.
Yeah, but saying that, they didn't hold him back very well when he flew across the ring and started beating Eric Young up. Yeah.
But I'd argue that was the point. You wouldn't see that coming. You would expect Eric Young to do that.
Alright, so what did you think of the main event?
I loved it.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
I loved this feud.
It was interesting, actually. I was expecting more weapons, to be honest. I was expecting more of a violent ending, but I think that's just a WWE product, just shoving it down my throat that you need to practically paralyze someone in order to win the match. Oh, John Cena.
Passing out doesn't count.
No, apparently not. Even if you pass out. But no, it was an interesting finish for me because I was kind of shocked that it finished like that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing. It sort of came out of nowhere. Eric Young just quit there and then because of a submission.
Well, what could he do? What could he do? The ankle lock was in. Kurt Angle's legs were wrapped around his. He couldn't go anywhere.
No, fair enough from that perspective. But I just would have expected Kurt to do something a little more threatening to him.
Well, give it time. I don't think this feud's over by a long shot. I don't think it's over yet.
Oh, God. And I don't know if I can take any more of this. I mean, I actually thought he was going to, Angle was going to drop the belt to Eric after that ridiculous fucking leg choke that he did to him a couple weeks ago. One of the best spots I've ever seen.
Jesus.
That was awesome.
All right, so that was last week's Impact. B-Rott, you back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kourtney and I have just been over here banging and making out while you all were talking about TNA.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Getting it on.
The fapping intensifies.
We damn it.
I know what there is. No, I won't do the same joke twice.
It wasn't the 5 moves of doom, was it?
Yes.
No.
Yes, it was.
Who needs more than
5
5?
moves of ooh.
Ain't no fapping if there ain't no tapping. Right.
Ain't no party like an S-Club party.
So don't forget tonight's TNA Impact on Challenge TV at 9 using the hashtag
Impact Wrestling. Oh shit! Impact UK.
Impact UK. Jeez.
Yes. Also use the hashtag support TNA, bitches. Don't put bitches in. I just added bitches. Right. Yeah, we all like bitches. Right. Before we get on to the promos, let's get some options out the way. Right, let's go in alphabetical. B-Rott, have you got one prepared, or do you need to use the randomizer?
I know who I'm gonna do, but I don't know about the match type, or I don't really, or what pay-per-view. I know my person.
Okay. Yeah. Choose a current WWE pay-per-view, and we'll give you a match type.
I always like to go with SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. It's a casket match.
Again.
Maybe there was some I didn't move around. Kourtney, have you got one prepared, or do you need to use the randomizer?
If I'm going to do one, it's going to be against the Bellas.
All right, let's get the match type then. Choose a current WWE pay-per-view.
Any pay-per-view.
Money in the Bank.
Sweet, it's a ladder match.
Yes.
All right, Evan, have you got one prepared, or do you need to use a randomizer?
I've got one prepared. It's Money in the Bank and it's a ladder match.
Against?
Ryback.
Sweet. Phoenix.
I'll use the randomizer, I think.
Okay. Choose a current WWE pay-per-view.
Suspense is killing.
Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
The fact that was whispered in the background made it even more beautiful.
Thank you. I'm here till Tuesday.
You have an I Quit match. Pick a number between 1 and 15, and what colour t-shirt are you wearing?
9 and blue.
Big Show stole your Royal Rumble number.
Oh dear God.
Dude, you got Big Show.
At least it's not Lesnar again.
Yeah. Oh, we told you to run last week.
You win. I'm not even going to cut a promo on you. You win.
He cut the promo last week and we all just said, run.
Bro, just keep the damn number. You win. I'll screw it.
I got to read it.
Alright, Mr. Belmont, do you have one prepared?
Now I'm going to go left wing, use a randomizer as well.
Okay, pick a current WWE pay-per-view.
SummerSlam.
That is a casket match. Pick a number between 1 and 15, and what colour t-shirt are you wearing?
I'm going to go for number 9. T-shirt's black as usual. It's a Revolution shirt, which you can buy on TNA Eurostore.
Oh, this is sweet. Your Royal Rumble number was also stolen by Roman Reigns.
Oh, what?
just James, remember to make him look good, okay?
I've got to make him look
strong.
strong.
To look good. Look strong. We need to look strong.
I'll go against one of my boys. Alright, okay.
And I've got one prepared, so I'm good. Alright, before we get on to that, let's get another pre-recorded promo for you, as promised. So, representing Sunday Segway, Kenny Killer, pick up the mic.
Roman. Did you really think that you was going to get away with it? Did you really think you would get away with costing me a chance at history? You cost me history. You cost me my WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You cost me a chance at becoming the longest ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And I'll tell you something. I'm gonna get even, yeah. We don't cry for spilt milk. We reassemble the team. The one man with no Instagram. The goddamn sugar, Shugs, and the cookie cutter podcast himself, Michael Cook. We're coming after you. That's right. Next month, Hell in the Cell. It's just gonna be me and you and the segheads. There ain't no doubt about it. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. And you ain't beat me. June 26th, I'm coming for you. So you better get ready. And if you ain't down with that, you can choke on that slap nuts. Woo.
They made him look strong.
The end was the best part.
Mic drop, glass shattered. That was a sick promo.
Just the woo at the end. Fucking great.
You could tell Kenny was going in on that.
Yes. Yeah, they did it PG too.
Yes, PG.
Which is really difficult.
Yeah, you're not going to hear much PG in the other promos coming up.
No.
So let's
Well,
find.
I'm going to try. I accomplished it last time. I'm going to try.
All right.
Mine are usually NC-17.
I shoot from the hip, so I guarantee nothing.
Exactly.
Okay, let's find out which team's going first with Mystery Superstar. It's worth 1 point, but if you guess before the final 2 clues, it's worth 3 points.
Can I have first guess?
Shoot.
It's a black person.
Okay. Blue team 2 points, green team we're on 0.
Yeah, we suck.
So obviously me and Phoenix, we cannot answer for this because we're the captains and I know the answer. So, here's your first clue. Former Intercontinental Champion.
It's a nigga. The black person.
Has a 6-4 win-loss record at WrestleMania.
6-4.
Oh, 6'4".
Ravishing recruit. You don't know what that many is.
Jeff Hardy? No,
Edge?
It is Edge.
Is it? Oh!
Balls.
That's 3 points to the blue team, so the final scores are 5-0.
We got shut out. We laid a fucking goose egg.
Dude, we got whitewashed.
Yeah, well, we all gotta do the promos anyway.
Sorry about your damn luck.
All right.
I'm sorry about your damn luck about what I'm getting ready to say about Ambrose.
I've heard it all anyway. Can't just bring
it's
it.
fine. Just
I
as
don't know
long
if you've
make
heard
it look
this.
strong.
Alright, just to give us a little bit more time, we'll talk about some NXT first, and then we'll get on to the promos. So,
I should have done a promo on Triple H. Shit. Oh,
Are we going to talk about this past week's episode?
yeah.
yes.
Ah, damn. We may take a quick smoke break.
It's a make-out
Yeah,
break,
yeah,
isn't it?
smoke break, that's what you call it.
That's what we call it.
Yeah. Kourtney's getting ready to smoke something.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. We don't read spoilers, and I still haven't read what happened, so.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Alright, guys, we kicked off with Tyler Breeze and Adam Rose. Match was pretty much all Rose, bit slow paced, few submissions in the throw. Breeze wins with a beauty shot. To me, it was an impressive match. Adam Rose has shown he's more than capable of much more than he's previously done with this gimmick.
And that was my problem with Adam Rose. It's that he's had so much damage done to him. He says, like, I don't care about what he does anymore. So, James, were you into it?
What's that?
Were you into the Rose match?
I was just shocked at Rose's reaction more than anything. It's actually over in NXT, but it was much better than I thought it'd be.
Phoenix?
See, I actually forgot about the whole Tyler turning on Rose a few weeks ago, but it seemed alright to open the show.
It was alright just to get people going, I guess.
Yeah.
But what are they doing with Tyler Breeze now? They kind of lost their way a little bit.
He does seem to be going over a lot. He just doesn't seem to be going anywhere with it.
That's exactly. He's winning, but it's not really producing anything from that.
To me, he's just so damaged He's so damaged. It's going to take a lot for me to care about what he's how he wrestles. Bring back the Hunter gimmick. That's what I say.
Next segment. Who made the stupid call to interview Eva Marie on NXT before she can show some wrestling skill?
Oh my god, did she get chewed out or what?
Exactly. I mean, Jesus, you put her in the ring first and let her show these people what she's learnt from Brian Kendrick, then give her an interview. Maybe they won't shit on her so much.
I think that's more of a baptism by fire. I'm still optimistic that she can wrestle.
Well, yeah, I'm giving her a chance.
I'm a little surprised she got booed.
Really?
I'm surprised she got booed, actually.
Why?
You know, I mean, because like on this show, we have nothing but praise for her and her work ethic, and I would have thought that translated to the NXT universe. Clearly not. Clearly she needs to do some ring action first before she gets over with the majority.
Well, she's got to win them over. She's got to earn her stripes now because they look at her and just see total divas and their crappy divas division on Raw.
Yeah.
So she has to break out away from that. So
Yeah.
it's big test for Eva Marie.
Mm.
Maybe that's why they did that.
Yeah. We then followed up with an actual women's wrestling match, Carmella versus Alexa. Rough brawling from Carmella, but out wrestling from Alexa. And Alexa Bliss grabs the ropes for the win.
I didn't like this.
No.
No, I honestly didn't like it. I don't think they really showcased what they could do.
No. But are you buying Alexa Bliss as a heel?
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I'm more of an Alexa Bliss guy than a Carmella guy.
Huh?
Maybe that's...
Carmella's kind of been like a tweener pretty much her whole NXT run though. Because she was pretty much a heel when she first started, but she was also aligned with Enzo and Cash, which automatically made her face.
Well, that's it. She's face for the moment.
Yeah.
I must be the only person in the world of wrestling that's actually getting bored of Big Cass and the other one, Enzo.
Enzo.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like the whole John Cena rapping gimmick a couple of years ago when he was this token white rapper dude. It was fun for a while, but it's kind of getting a bit stale for me.
Yeah, I think they dropped the ball by not giving them the tag team championships.
I think they've waited too long to pull the trigger. Yeah. I think what they've done, they've just tried to drag out this feud for a little while longer by aligning Alexa Bliss with Blake and Murphy. It's just no, they're taking too long. Either give them the titles now or don't.
Well, we're going to smooth. Go on.
To be honest, I would have preferred it if they gave Big Cass and the other one the titles before NXT Takeover. And then have the heel turn, and then give the belts back to the Sweet Rainbow Boys, because now I just really don't care for that feud.
Well, this is going to smoothly segue into the next match, because they also took too long to pull the trigger on the Vaudevillains. They didn't give them the tag team championships when they were at their peak, and then they just sort of disappeared, and they finally returned this week with a win over Jason Jordan and Marcus Louise.
Liking Louise.
Victor Zaz.
Marcus Louise reminded Phoenix of Victor Zaz from Batman.
Oh.
See, that'd be an interesting feud for Ambrose down the line.
Yeah.
If they decide to do anything with him, though.
No, you can tell when you look at that makeshift team that they were just there for shits and giggles.
Yeah, because again, Marcus Louise, we haven't seen him for months.
Mm-mm.
In fact, actually, last time we saw him, he was still feuding with Enzo and Cass.
Yeah.
But of course, on house shows, he's wasn't he feuding with Tyler Breeze or something?
Don't know. Everyone seems to be feuding Tyler Breeze at the moment.
I was saying this on my show. Is there any point of having dark shows anymore because the internet?
We see everything.
In what sense? What do you mean?
Just the fact of having these like you said, these house feuds. Wouldn't it be better to make those dark shows a bit more public, or at least the wrestlers who aren't getting as much coverage as anyone else on those shows.
Well, I don't think they could record them and then broadcast them every single one, because I think that would just cost too much money down the line.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I agree with the dark match feuds, which don't translate to television. That doesn't make any sense. They should just carry the feuds over into house shows, and then just go from there. The result doesn't really matter. Like Kevin Owens could lose on a house show, and barely anyone would know.
I remember the time when the Usos dropped the titles to the family. What family? The Wyatt family.
Wyatt.
Yeah. And nobody fucking. The next night on Raw, the Usos still had the titles. Like what?
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that saw the titles being dropped, and yet here they are on Raw, like nothing happened. And that's what I'm saying. Is it possible to have a dark show that is actually dark anymore?
Honestly, with the internet the way it is and fans the way they are, no.
Yeah.
Because they'd be live tweeting, taking pictures, and all sorts.
Alright, so our main event of the night was Rhino versus Finn Balor. Rhino surprisingly controls most of the match and dodges the coup de grace. Finn then dodges the gore and rolls up for the win, but on his way out the curtain, Finn gets gored the fuck out.
Slid across the floor by about 6 feet.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't go straight through the stage.
Great match, just not enough time. This is my problem with NXT, is too short.
Yep. As we've said so many times, they need more time on TV.
It is. They need at least, I'd say, just give them an extra half an hour, and I think they could easily fit everything they need to in that match card.
Yeah. Alright, so that's NXT in a nutshell.
Okay.
It's now time for the podcast promos, and the blue team won the trivia 5-0, so green team went first. Throw out the PG rating. Alright.
Yeah, might as well put an NC-17 on this motherfucker.
Who wants to go first?
Chad.
Belmont, you sure you want to hear this one?
I'll go ahead. It's probably nothing I ain't heard before anyway.
Yeah, well, okay.
I kind of trust you with this promo, but go ahead.
There's no stopwatch because we never stick to 20 seconds anyway, so take as much time as you want.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a couple seconds, but all right.
Alright. B-Rott, pick up the mic.
Huh? Is it my turn right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Dean Ambrose, you no talent ass clown cunt bag. There's no story here except that I just fucking hate you. This isn't going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fucking fight. You want to step up to me, B-Rott? Well, here's the rotten truth, fuck stick. At SummerSlam, I'm going to knock you silly, whip you stupid, slam you in the casket, close the lid, and bury you for fucking good so that no one ever has to see your fucking ugly mug ever again. You won't be rebounding back from this one. B-Rott has spoken.
Oh, yeah.
These nuts.
The bar has been set.
Oh.
Feel better now?
A little bit. I can go on
You've
for
been
5
building that for weeks.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Let's get some Divas action going on.
Oh, shit. Mine's going to be quick and simple.
Just like a Divas match.
Just like a Divas match.
Exactly.
Alright, Kourtney, pick up the mic.
Nikki and Brie Bella. I can't wait to climb up that ladder and then jump off of it and land on your fake tits because you have no talent. That's all you're known for. And Brie, I just fucking hate you anyway. You have no talent. I can't wait to fucking kill you both and no one will ever have to see you again. Dead.
Mic drop.
We're not just gonna have a match. We're gonna have a murder.
I'm murdering you.
I'm sensing a lot of negative energy about the Bellas. I'm not.
Man, if Kourtney got hold of the Bellas going to be carried out in an ambulance.
Surprised you didn't make this an ambulance match.
Alright, so I guess it's my turn. I'm not going to do a funny little accent this time.
Oh.
Last time.
Right, I've chosen... What have I chosen? Ladder match against John Cena, obviously. And he doesn't respect me. Twat. Alright, so... Phoenix, do you want to count me in?
He would, but he's gone.
Where'd he go?
Oh yeah, shit, where's he gone?
I don't know, he just vanished.
Hey, I'm not going to be that bad.
It just did a sting and stuff vanished.
Bloody Sky Internet.
Where is he? Come back, come back.
Oh, hey, he's back for me.
No, well, he's kind of back.
Ryback must have injured him.
His picture's back on.
Ryback injured him.
Phoenix, you with us? Hey, you can't dodge your promo.
I wasn't trying to.
Hey, he's back.
Jeez.
What's happened to your mic though?
Why is it sounding funny?
It's really loud. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's my turn.
Better.
Yeah, that's better. It's my turn for the promo. Do you want to count me in?
Your podcast promo starts now.
For too long, the less fortunate have suffered. For too long, the rich have lived up high as they look down on all others. And for too long, I fought the good fight. But there is no good fight. This war cannot be won without the spilling of blood or the breaking of bones. Casualties may have their place, but tonight we climb out of the trenches. Load up your guns because we're running straight into the bullets. This is the birth of war, and I am the voice, the presence, and the idea, and that idea will spread tonight when I climb the ladder and pull down all the glory. Cena, respect will be mine.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm speechless. That's nice. I'm glad you didn't have the accent.
I was sort of expecting the accent.
Yeah. Thought I'd be a bit more serious this week.
I had to throw cunt into mine. I haven't used either of my cunts yet on the show. Well, there's two.
Damn, I kept it PG.
Good job.
Cena, you're a twathead. There we go.
I might save my C word till the last minute.
Well,
how many
all
am
the
I
circuit
allowed?
is over, so you can use as many as you want now.
Yeah, I know, but in my head, I'm still gonna wait for it.
Okay.
It's like charging up for a super special move, like in Street Fighter. Sinkun card. Sorry.
Well, we'll use it as a special moment. The C word can be your finishing move.
Okay.
Cunt slam.
Damn it, I should have said that.
Well, there's a C bomb. Alright, before we get the winning team promos, let's get one more word from our VOC Nation.
Hey, it's me, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Net Carrier has many great products and services to increase your bottom line. Be sure to ask your Net Carrier representative about our hosted PBX. Call Net Carrier today for a free analysis of your phone bills. 877-255-7733. That's right, 877-255-7733. Call now.
There we go, alright. Final segment of the show, let's get these winning promos done. Alphabetical order. Evan Makeba, you're up first. No, he's not. Yeah, Phoenix, you'll start with a P, so you go last.
Okay.
Okay, Evan, pick up the mic.
Okay. For 10 years, I have crafted and perfected my art as an artist. And lo and behold, WWE just give my role, my film role, to someone else? To Ryback. All brawn, no brains. All muscle, but no intelligence. while you are looking at the perfect package of both. Handsome, strong, and intelligent, something that you aren't, Ryback. And come Sunday at Money in the Bank, I'm going to take back rightfully what is mine. I'm going to climb that ladder. I'm going to take that contract for that film, for the film, and I'm going to beat you so badly with it. Oh, you'll be eating. But you'll be eating via liquids for a month in hospital because Makeba equals money.
Boom.
Did you hear me okay? My sound quality's got a bit bad.
Oh yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh.
Alright, so James, beat that.
It's really difficult. I'm trying to think of something to cut on Reigns.
I think this is the equivalent of Phoenix cutting a promo on The Undertaker.
It's hard for me to do it. Alright, give me a second.
Dude, I've had Cena, Bryan, and now Ambrose on my promos. That was awesome.
So you've gone against people that you hated. It's easy for you.
Yeah.
I get the good ones for me.
That's what I mean. You gotta get someone I actually like. Alright.
In my case, it would be like cutting a promo against Stone Cold. You just take the contract. I'll go. Bye.
Alright, what was it? So what was it? A casket match, right?
Yes, against Roman Reigns, and he stole your Royal Rumble number.
Royal Rumble number, right.
Fucking alliteration.
Okay, let's try to think.
Phoenix, have you got yours ready?
Me, yeah.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. The Phoenix, pick up the mic.
So, Big Show decided to prove how much of a shit he really is. You see, Big Show has figured out what we've known all along. That he just completely sucks, so just call it a day. You know, Big Show, you knew you would never get the job done, so you stole my number. But what you didn't count on is the repercussions. My guess because you're just too slow on the head. I'm going to get my number back. And I'm going to get it back by making you cry like a baby and screaming, I quit, and leave you a toothless shell of a man and make you realize that you should do what's best for business and leave for good.
Love the references.
I'm pretty sure Big Show played a baby in his last film.
Yeah. Oh, Knucklehead.
Yep. A baby or an autistic man, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, final promo of the day. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, I kind of got on my head. I'm just going to try and just go with the flow here.
Alright.
James
Belmont, pick up the mic.
Roman. The man I've fought alongside back-to-back against insurmountable odds for months. You dare stab me in the back and steal my number? What are you trying to do? Copy Ambrose? Which, let's face it, is the only reason you're still relevant is because you're humping his leg every week. So this Sunday, I'm going to make sure I get my number back. And I'm going to throw you in that casket a bloody pulp, so not even the women will want you around anymore. Believe that.
I love the humping leg line. Oh man, alright.
Kind of PG.
Yeah, well, it was. Yeah, slightly more PG.
Was I the only one that didn't cut a PG one? No, Kourtney didn't.
No, I'm murdering people.
That's
Oh no, Kourtney wants to just legit kill. Kourtney, please apply for Tough Enough and do it.
Oh man.
Oh, just
I'm 35.
A whole lot of murder up in this bitch.
Don't send him.
That's fine. DDP had his best run when he was like 42.
I would do it.
Please do it.
I would.
Pop that silicone into their body and
dead.
And let that poison their body.
Hashtag Kourtney for Tough Enough.
Hashtag Bella Bloodbath.
That's it. I'm signing up. You ready?
Are you ready? Boom, boom, ew. Kourtney's going to kill you.
Kourtney's gonna kill you.
Kourtney's gonna kill you.
Kourtney's gonna kill you. Speaking of being killed, it's finished 0-0 with the Republic of Ireland and England. The audience was killed.
Oh man.
Well, at least we end on a high note. So that's the end of the show. Big thank you to our guests. Everybody?
Yeah.
They've all gone.
Oh, no.
We already left the party.
'Cause I'm all alone. Also, a big thank you to Kevin Owens for owning John Cena at Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking wreck, mate.
Alright, new issue this Friday. A special cover designed by our very own B-Rott.
That's right. It'll be coming soon.
Yes,
He's
we
all
also
excited as we speak.
Yeah.
Dude, I walk around Orton posing. I go to the mall and buy T-shirts and put it on Orton pose. Just walk out of the dressing room like, yeah, I look damn good, don't I?
Orton pose.
Orton pose.
Orton pose.
While I'm waiting for my coffee to be made, I'm still standing in front of it, Orton posing.
I thought you already had it.
No lie.
No lie. You can ask Kourtney. I walk around Orton posing all the time.
Alright, so in this Friday's new issue, we talk about why EC3 is destined to win the TNA World Championship, why Kevin Owens is the next big thing in WWE, a special Sunday Segway interview with former British boot camp contestants, the Blossom Twins, and of course your monthly articles from B-Rott, Cookie, and the Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's available free.
This is a big part 2 of Cena, and this one's going to be about why he's already a heel. For me. Part 2 of reinventing Cena.
Someone's got to reinvent him. That's all available free this Friday on our website, maxwrestling.wix.com/maxwrestling, and click on the magazine tab, 12 PM UK time. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and like us on Facebook at Max Wrestling Mag. You can also follow me at Epic Dazzy and the Phoenix at the Phoenix626. Now this is where our guests tell you listeners where to stalk them, and guys, feel free to plug anything you want, so when I call your name, flap your gums. B-Rott.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at B-Rott36. It's underscore between the B and the R. We've got some big things coming that Belmont knows about. You all know about too. We're working on our own thing right now. I've got a new show coming out called Takeoff Point with Coop the Comedian. It was going to be in June, but we've had to push back to July because Kourtney and I are getting ready to move to South Florida, and we got a lot going on right now. So that's been pushed back, but a new network basically is on the way with a few shows. There'll be more with that coming later. And as of right now, that's it, except for don't miss my article in Max Wrestling this week.
All right. Kourtney.
You can find me on the Twitter at ShoeLover1980. I'm a girl, so I don't just talk about wrestling, but we like wrestling too.
Actually, that's the thing. We may have an all-girl show with her and Roxy.
No, I'm not like, a historian like Chadwick here. But I will talk about how much I can't stand the Bellas.
Hey.
I'm also on Instagram, Kourtney B, and Facebook, Kourtney Broughton.
With a K.
With a K, Kourtney with a K, yes.
All right. Evan.
Alrighty, you can find me on thefoxwhatwhat.wordpress.com. Also, you can find me on Twitter, offending and pissing off everyone. That's at thefoxwhatwhat. What spelt WOT. And there's one more thing I need to promote, and I can't. Oh yeah, my Facebook, my fan page on Facebook, which needs more love and attention. I'm looking at you, Broads. It's Evan Makeba, EVANMAKEBA, and hopefully I've spelt it right this week.
And finally, James Belmont.
You can follow me on that vicious Twitter machine at JX2001 for my news, views, and all the chaos in between. Offshoot Radio's got its own account at Offshoot Radio, and for some reason I've got Instagram, James Belmont 1882.
Yeah, I don't know why we've got Instagram either. We don't post to it much.
No, I don't know. It was just a phase.
It's another social media platform. Yeah, we'll sign up.
Pretty much. Still can't get Periscope on my Android phone though. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
I don't know what Periscope is.
I don't know
Still
what it is.
working on it.
It's the future.
Yeah, it's the future. It's live broadcasting through Twitter and its own. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it's everybody's going to Periscope right now.
All right, we'll keep a lookout.
You heard it here first on Max Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah, bitches, home of exclusives. Now, slightly different show next week because I'm flying off to Spain this week to get away from the shit UK weather. So there will be pre-recorded shows uploaded as we take a look back at how much has changed since WrestleMania 30 and WrestleMania 31. And then June 28th we're back with a brand new show featuring a very special guest, EC3's manager from the Indies, Johnny Ferrari.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you haven't yet, make sure you check out this week's latest episodes of Sunday Segway and Offshoot Radio. And of course, thank you for listening on VOC Nation. Don't forget our new issue on Friday. UK listeners flick to Challenge TV at 9 for TNA Impact. And that's the bottom line.
Because unfortunately, we're out of time.
Ta-ta for now.
Can't stop us.